cover just a couple of things that I get personally asked in the online space, or how to make money online, or like, can you make money online, or what's the best way to make money online. So the first one we'll probably debunk is yes, it is possible to make money online. Yes, the people that you do see make a lot of money online are actually making that money. A lot of the time it isn't a scam. I've met a lot of people behind the scenes that are like balling out, and they're actually balling out. This is not a lot of it's not their parents' money. It's nothing like that. A lot of them made it on their own. They've just made a ton of money. They spend a bunch of money, and like when you're young and you have a bunch of money, you've made it yourself, you like to flex. I mean, a lot of these Instagram kids that you see, even though I've only seen, say, a limited few of them, especially in the Australian scene, they're balling out for real. So yes, it is very possible to make money online. The second thing you need to know in order to make money online is you need to pick the right business model. So this is a mistake I made when I came in. I guess you could say a mistake. It worked out for me in the end, but if I could redo it, I don't know if I would redo it, but in hindsight, maybe I would. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it a bit more, but don't go into something where the win rate, like the chances of you doing something, is extremely far-fetched. So I didn't realize this actually when I started entrepreneurship. I didn't realize that, going after trading as one of the things. Initially, I didn't realize the actual win rate of people that stick it out, like what the win rate of people is. So like 90% of people fail. I think that's the stat, or more. So, I mean, for me, it took me 4 or 5 years to become profitable with trading, somewhere in that realm. And I didn't make not a single dollar up until that point. So it was extremely difficult. And I was putting in solid days, like solid days, every single day. No partying, no drinking, no drugs, nothing like that. Every single day I sat down at those charts for like 4 to 5 years. Never missed a session, never nothing. Even on the weekends, every single weekend studying, every afternoon back testing till like 3 or 4 in the morning. Just extreme work, buying courses, everything like that for like 4 or 5 years. And then, you don't know if it's going to pay off because you've not made a dollar up to that point, right? So, again, this is like coming back to like choose the right business model. Is don't choose something where the win, like you're 90% likely to fail. Obviously, you're likely to fail in anything, but say you were to start a business, you're a lot less likely to fail, I feel like, if you're offering a solid service to a solid business, where there's so many variables in trading, for instance, as like a way out of the system, that for most people, I probably wouldn't recommend it. You're better off starting some type of business. You're better starting off some type of like service, some type of, some other way to make money online. So I wouldn't recommend trading for most people unless you have an extremely high risk tolerance, which I happen to have, which was probably built up over time. So definitely the second tip is choose the right business model. Figure out a service that you want to sell to people. Figure out something that's working. Figure out some type of business, some type of even dropshipping, e-commerce. That's a massive industry. Obviously, the chances of succeeding in that are low, but the key principles are very easy to understand. Supply a demand in the market. If people have an issue, try solve that issue with a dropshipped product. Try brand that as much as you can, and then try sell that via Facebook platforms, and you will get a whole heap of skills just in that of itself. So it's a really solid way to go about things. The third point I'm going to cover is be extremely ready to do a ton of work and get no pay, no nothing for a long period of time. Get ready to get kicked at every corner. Get ready to reiterate your offer multiple times. Get ready to sit there every single day. Get ready to basically do nothing else and dedicate yourself for a couple years. Because when people say they're going to work online, this and that, they think, it's going to be breezy. I'm going to travel. I'll close like 3 clients on some type of service, earn like 6 to 8K a month. And and just travel around, and like it'll be easy. I'll do it in like 2 to 3 months and I'll have no problems. Well, that is maybe true for some people. In 99% of the cases, that is not true. Get ready to sit there and have a crazy learning curve. You have to learn the ins and outs of business, marketing, sales, like even like customer service. You have to learn how to build a team. You have to learn how to do your standard operating procedures of your business. So when you do go into any endeavor in online marketing or anything like that, get ready to have the shit kicked out of you at every corner. Get ready to dedicate a lot of time. Get ready to not go partying. Get ready to stop drinking. Get ready to, go to bed at a certain time and get up at a certain time. Get ready to start going to the gym every day. And be extremely consistent in a habit, because the biggest thing in business is your business kind of reflects how your inner life, your life is. So if you're extremely messy in your life, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be extremely messy in your business, and it may not be as good. So you really need to sort your life, as you're like the key person in this business, and at some point you'll have people relying on you. So you have to take it extremely serious from the get-go and not muck around with it. And I think, there's a kind of a miscommunication out there that it's extremely easy, or that you just make a ton of money and there's no downside or nothing like that. Yeah, while you're building your business, you will not be out there partying. You will not be like living it up. You won't be traveling around. You'll be sit here for 8 to 10 hours a day for years, until you get an opportunity to break away and you have systems in place where you don't necessarily need to be there every day. You might have only 3 days a week where you're working extremely hard on it, which is the ideal goal. That's where you want to be with things. But at the start, it's not like that. So get ready to put in the hard yards. But that's the kind of the key 3 things. Make sure that you're choosing the right business model. Make sure you're actually investigating what you're going into. Make sure you see it for the foreseeable future. Make sure it's a long-term goal. And then, get ready to put in the absolute hard yards and get ready to sit there and work, and understand that you're only going to be sitting there and working until you figure this thing out, and then you're able to break away a little bit and you have teams and systems and stuff in place where you get a little bit of freedom. So that's pretty much all I wanted to cover, and I'll catch you all in the next video.